Developing tonight here in Texas, Governor Greg Abbott is calling for felony charges for certain actions during protests.
And his comments have civil rights leaders, advocates rather, pushing back.
Now, Texas will always defend the First Amendment right to peacefully protest, but Texas is not going to tolerate violence, vandalism, or rioting.
Today, the governor proposed new legislation which would need approval from lawmakers next year. Destroying property during a protest would be a felony, and throwing bottles or bricks at officers would lead to a mandatory 6-month jail sentence. The ACLU of Texas says the governor's comments are anti-First Amendment. Quote, rather than heed calls for reform, Governor Abbott has decided instead to villainize and deter those who wish to assert their constitutional right to make their voices heard, end quote.